Hari Om. Chapter 11. Birth of Lord Sri Krishna. The conversation between Bahulashva and Narada continues. Sri Narada said, The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna entered the heart of Vasudeva. Vasudeva gleamed with great brilliance. Afterwards, when the Lord entered Devaki, Devaki glowed like goddess Lakshmi. Seeing the serenity of Devaki, Kamsa trembled with fear for Lord Hari and said, My enemy has come. I will kill him as soon as he is born. Later, the gods and the great sages led by Brahma bowed down before the Lord who was in the womb of Devaki. They offered numerous prayers and went to their own abodes. At the time of Sri Krishna's birth, stars shone brightly. The rivers, streams, and lakes were filled with pure water. With the touch of the wind spreading fragrant pollen, lotuses with 1,000 petals and 100 leaves bloomed everywhere. The cities and villages were auspicious. The gods, the people, trees, and cows were all joyful. There was great auspiciousness everywhere. The Vidyadharas and Gandharvas sang with joy and danced happily. The gods offered prayers to the Supreme Lord Sri Hari and scattered fragrant flowers like Parijata, Mandara, and Malati. The clouds thundered and poured rain. Then, on the Ashtami Tithi of Krishna Paksha in the month of Bhadra, when Mercury, Taurus, and Rohini stars were on the horizon, and the planets were in Harshana Yoga, at midnight, when everything was covered with darkness, and as the moon was rising, Lord Sri Krishna Bhagavan was born to Devaki in Vasudeva's palace, just as the Yajnagni originates from Arani wood. Adorned with a unique necklace around his neck, the Kaustubha gem on his chest, anklets on his legs, ornaments on his arms, a crown on his head, earrings on his ears, bracelets, and a yellow silk around his waist, and also with his dark, cloud-like complexion, the Lord gleamed supremely. Seeing his wonderful son, Vasudeva was full of joy and pledged to offer 100,000 cows to the Brahmins. In amazement, he folded his hands and praised the Lord. Realizing that it was actually Lord Krishna who appeared in her house, Devaki also praised the Lord and prayed to save him from the hands of Kamsa. Pleased by the praises of his parents, Lord Sri Krishna smiled at Vasudeva and Devaki and said, In a previous life, Devaki was Prisni who worshipped her husband like a god, and Vasudeva was Sutapas. For the sake of having a child, both of you undertook great austerities, forsaking food and water at the behest of Brahma. Your penance for obtaining an offspring continued even as a long time passed. Pleased with this, I asked you to wish for a boon. The both of you wished for me to be born as your son. Afterwards, you became Prajapati couple. Then, I was born as your son in the name of Prisnigarbha. Later, I was born as your son again, that time as Vamana, the younger brother of Indra. Now, I have been born as your son once more. Take me to the palace of Nandagopa. Then take Nandagopa's daughter and bring her here. There is no need to fear Kamsa afterwards. As soon as he finished saying this, Lord Hari reappeared again as an infant. As Vasudeva was about to depart after placing the infant in a cradle, goddess Yogamaya was born to Yashoda and Nandagopa. Later, goddess Yogamaya made the guards fall asleep. She unfastened the chains and opened all the doors. Then Vasudeva left with Lord Krishna by carrying the baby on his head. As the clouds were pouring down, Ananta Shesha with 1,000 heads provided protection from the torrents of rain. The Yamuna river split in half to give a path for Vasudeva to pass. Exhausted Yashoda slept in bed without knowing whether she had given birth to a boy or a girl. After reaching Nandagopa's house, Vasudeva placed Lord Sri Krishna in Yashoda's bed. Since everyone there was asleep, Vasudeva then took the infant Yogamaya and returned from there. Hearing the cries of the baby lying next to Devaki, the guards woke up. They quickly went to the palace to inform Kamsa of the matter. Knowing this, Kamsa immediately went to Devaki to see the child in fear. Upon seeing Kamsa, Devaki pleaded with him and said, "All my sons are dead. Brother, it is not fitting for you to kill a girl child." Not paying attention to Devaki's pleas, Kamsa caught the baby by her legs and threw her against a stone. From Kamsa's hand, the girl flew into the sky. Suddenly, the child transformed into a goddess sitting on a splendid chariot. Adorned with divine weapons and 8 arms and radiant with divine splendor, the goddess spoke in a voice as deep and resonant as thunder. "Evil Kamsa, Sri Krishna has already incarnated elsewhere to kill you. There is no need to torment Devaki in vain." Having spoken thus, goddess Yogamaya left to the Vindhya mountains. There, the goddess lived, renowned under many names. Next morning itself, Kamsa called demons like Pralamba and others and informed them about what Yogamaya had said. Realizing that his destroyer had been born on earth, Kamsa ordered them to kill all the infants born within the last 10 days. Kamsa also ordered to torture Brahmins. Here ends the 11th chapter of the first canto. Hari Om. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. We have an ebook version of Garga Samhita stories available on Amazon. Link is provided in the description box.